Hey guys, Peter Steele here, back with another video, and this video will be the first in a new series I plan to do, in which I will attempt to save your disaster saves. So if you have any save games that you think are a lost cause or things are not going swimmingly for you, send them to me at the email address in the description down below, and I will pick the best and most interesting ones and turn them into a, hopefully, entertaining and educational video for you guys. And our first contestant is the French Empire, sent in by Patton 1944. This is December 1939. He appears to be at war with the German Reich and things have not developed favorably. Now, he did tell me that he managed to conquer the UK, so there are opportunities there. Alright, so let's hop right in and see just how bad things really are. That's not a large army. Okay, you've pushed into Germany, that's nice, but your lines are so thin, my dude. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. Okay, we'll have to fix that. Italian front's good. Yeah, Italy's not that much of a threat. I see you've abandoned North Africa for some reason. Wouldn't have done that if I were you. Would not have done that. You've also pulled the UK into this war and they've managed to lose a bunch of territory. Not ideal. Nothing we can't fix though. Okay, what kind of templates are we rocking? Infantry. 14-4s. These are okay, but I have a feeling that you're using these as frontline units. Yeah, I recommend not using these as frontline units and more as spearheads for your offensive. I recommend using something like this for your infantry. Just 20 combat width, 10 infantry divisions or battalions, and AA support engineer companies and support artillery. This will be fine as a defensive unit, just to fill the lines. And I'll switch over divisions later. I first need to set up new front lines for damage control. So I'm going to delete everything that's already here. The Maginot is fine. That can hold with minimal troops, and I'll convert them to that new template. Then we have his trucks. I'm going to change these to infantry as well. I'll set them up along this edge of the front. Add a few extra divisions to it. I have a feeling that a lot of attacks are coming this way. There is more troops in the recruitment queue, so I'm going to churn those out real quickly. They can immediately go and reinforce the front. And the other army... I want to hold this river line. I really do, but I also know that I can't. Not enough troops. So I'm just gonna shorten the line as much as I dare and set up a line between Amiens and Reims. You've got cover from the river up here and the forest in the center, and around Reims we will just have to stack troops. Extricate the armor. I don't want my armor sitting there. In fact, I want my armor to retreat towards Paris, and I'll reorganize them when I get the chance. And I want all my divisions withdrawing. Everybody get out of here. Just get away from the front line and strategically redeploy to some place that makes sense. Any place that makes sense. Switching everyone over to the new infantry division should free up a lot of equipment. These colonial troops, I'll redirect them. Yeah, they'll go to Africa. Did notice that the UK is our puppet, so let's start sending them a bunch of convoys so I can push their independence down. That way we will get access to 75% of their military factories, which is a lot. I'm also going to ask for all of their troops. I'll redeploy them myself. Organize that in a bit. Construction-wise, where am I building? Okay, I'll finish whatever's building, and then I'll follow up with construction in the UK. The reason I'm doing that is to force their independence down, because if I'm using their troops at war and if I'm trading resources with them, their autonomy is going to creep up. I don't want that. I want that autonomy going down until we can eventually annex them, or at least prevent them from raising their autonomy levels. Don't need to constantly build there though, so I'll just sprinkle in my own factories here and there. Alright, UK divisions. Got some troops here. Got troops here. See, I can hold on to this place, and I'm going to try to do so. I'm not going to hold on to Africa. That's not feasible, like at all, really. I'm just going to set a front line, fall back behind this river. That leaves me with some more troops on the mainland. I'll ship them over to try and hold this line. Every little bit helps. The important thing is going to be to get these guys out of their precarious positions. It's going to be really annoying to evacuate them without being overrun or getting my troops caught, but I think we'll be able to pull it off. Air Force, everybody withdraw, and we'll just try and hold in northern France. I'm not going to go all in. I'm going to let my airfields, or my Air Force, recover a little bit, send the bombers down to the Mediterranean and help take out the Italian Navy. Speaking of Navy, I'm going to regroup everybody at Toulon, the French naval base here, repair and reassess. Also, don't convoy raid with capital ships. It's not worth it, trust me. In terms of focuses, let's see what's going on here. Devalued the franc, not terrible, not what I would have picked. I see you've gone Battle of Maneuver, not great. Air dominance is better. Air is king, but it is what it is. Why you went intervention in Spain is beyond me, but okay. Promote entrepreneurship and stimulate the dynamic market. These two are very powerful. I don't recommend skipping these like you did. Other than that, seems fairly straightforward. However, I'm going to cancel motorized, and I'll not take a focus for a bit because I see you are below 50% stability. I want to fix that first, so I'm saving up political power to improve worker conditions, and I'll then need more political power to lower the autonomy of the UK. After which, we'll see, maybe work towards these two or encourage immigration to get rid of worker shortage. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, there's troops here. Evacuate. Right, so I think that's it. Japan's not a threat yet. We have some time. Let's see if we can actually save this one. It looks very interesting. I am eager.
A few moments later.
Oh god, immediate German offensive all along the front line. Just gotta make sure everybody is able to withdraw. I don't want to fight here. I just want to get my troops out. That's it. Just get these troops to safety. Coming under immediate assault here already. Might be able to shore that up, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Come on, reinforce, reinforce. Okay, reinforced. Oh god, I immediately got reinforced memed. Yeah, these units still have full organization, yet they were pushed out of combat. That is because the enemy defeated this unit before the reserves could join the battle. Very annoying, and I hate it when that happens. Okay, fine, fine. It's not lost. We'll let them take that tile and just adjust. Oh, the problem with that tile is that other tiles are now open to attack from many different sides. I'm gonna have to issue a last stand order just to ensure that the line doesn't break before reinforcements arrive. Speaking of reinforcements, I don't need these light tanks. Fine, infantry. Oh, I almost forgot. Production. Right. Oh, no. I ruined this. Okay, don't need light tanks. Motorized, very low priority. I need a lot of AA guns. Like, a lot of AA guns. Air is fine. I'll build more when I can. Don't need that much AA. I mean, artillery, if you want guns. And armor. Armor is going to be important. Okay, that looks reasonable, assuming we don't lose too many factories. And just make some convoys, I guess. And he's got a spy network in Germany, that's handy. Oh yeah, Germany's got like 40 to almost 50 factories just on air. We are not winning the air war. So I'll just keep these guys grounded. Maybe on interception until we can get more fighters out, but until we can produce really good fighters, we are going to be suffering from red air, and we are going to take massive casualties from cast. Yeah, just look at that. Look, either go with AA or go with fighters, but don't neglect the air entirely because you will suffer. Germany will punish you for that. Everybody's getting into position. Alright, the Navy is docked, but I need a lot of repairs, it seems. Once the Navy's repaired, I'll see about organizing them to get control of the Mediterranean. Africa is, and always will be, a gigantic mess. I'm not actively going to do much combat here. I just want to keep Italy bottled up as best I can. Our biggest concern is just Germany. God, I hate Germany. Oh, are they really overrunning my troops? Yes, yes they are. And I'm gonna lose this division. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, AI pathfinding is some of the dumbest I've ever seen. It's fine, just shore this line up. Am I seriously losing the Maginot? Yes, because I got pushed out of this tile in Champagne. I'll just issue a last stand. Like, I don't like using last stand, it's terrible, but I need every edge I can get. Oh, and I'm not on top of my game here. I need to recruit, and I need to recruit heavily. While we wait, I'm also going to change your tank template into something a little thicker. Since you're using medium tanks, they do very well in 40 combat width. Something that looks a bit like this. So 40 combat width, organization is over 25, and the rest of the stats are just dandy. Speed could be better, but you can upgrade your medium tanks to get more speed. Speaking of, I probably should. Italians assaulting the Alpine front, but I think that can hold without too many difficulties. Oh, hey, look at that. Our naval bombers took care of some of the Italian navy. Those are some significant losses. Well, I say significant. Not that significant. I think my navy is just about repaired. I'm gonna group up all of the surface ships to a single fleet and set a couple of... Oh, great. Set a couple of task forces. I'll pair a light cruiser with 4 destroyers and make a couple of those, like 3, maybe 4. I'll just start with 3 groups of these. And their purpose is to patrol and find the Italian navy. I don't, however, want them to attack, so I'll set them on Do Not Engage. The main fleet, I'll split these into 2 halves, automatic split off on, and I'll set the main fleet on Engage at medium risk. So the main fleet will sit at port until the patrols find something to blow up. How's our fuel looking? Not terrible, but I don't want to trade for that much. United States, what can you give me? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that reminds me, research, infantry equipment, yes, that's okay. And fuel refining, don't think I want fuel refining. No, let's get better AA guns. The rest, what is done? This is up to date, that's fine. Engineering, it's fine. Air, yeah, you want these better planes. You've not really done doctrines, though I don't blame you. Could be something to look into. Land doctrines, definitely not something you want as France. It just takes forever. We'll just stick with Grand Battle Plan until we can get research boost with experience. Maybe go superior firepower if our lines are stable. This is fine. Yeah, it's all pretty much okay. Just need to stabilize this gigantic mess near Sedan. Cannot afford to lose Champagne. It holds a lot of military factories that I don't want to give up. I'm already losing a bunch of mills. Okay, lines seem to be stabilizing, more or less. I'm gonna force deploy these whenever they are ready, just to shore up this front line. It's gonna need a lot of shoring up, because the air war is not gonna go favorably for us. Yeah, the Germans are just gonna overpower us. I can keep running interception for a while until my airplanes start getting replenished, and I definitely need a bunch of these towed AA guns for my divisions, just to reduce the enemy CAS effect on us. Alright, we have the political power. Time to improve worker conditions. I don't want strikes. I cannot afford strikes at this point. Need all my production. And it looks like at least North Africa has managed to form some sort of cohesive front line, more or less. Now the plan is to defend here, hold on to dear life until I can get my armor replenished and I can recruit a few more armor divisions. Though I need the infantry out the door, then I can train more armor. Just need a lot more tanks as well. Currently I'm only 200 and something short, but I will need a lot more for my fresh divisions. Ah, the Denmarks. Don't think that's gonna go well for you. I like seeing those green bubbles. That gives me hope at least that our front is somewhat stable. Oh no, Slovakia. Oh, I think if I can use my armor to do a few encirclements around Ghent, I might be able to destroy a good pocket here and then push back up to the more defensible river. And once I dig in there, I can hit Italy from sea. Italy is really easy to capitulate. I just need a couple of armor divisions and some infantry to follow behind them. I'm going to use this gigantic mountain of submarines to do some convoy raiding on Italy as well. Plan is to just starve their colonial holdings. Okay, I can get the UK down to level of integrated puppet. Should get a bunch of factories now. Time for national focuses. I either go Bloom Violet, gives me some cores, more manpower, and remove worker shortage. Promote entrepreneurship. I'll get these 2 first, and then probably encourage immigration. Ah, we are starting to slowly whittle down the Italian Navy. That's going to be great. Submarines are suffering though. Oh well, I can always build more. Sure, Canada, Australia, non-aggression it is. Okay, game, could you update my factory count, please? The game has updated my factory count. Great. Yeah, I definitely feel like this front is sort of secure, so this is just going to be a World War I scenario while I try and build up sufficient strength for a counterattack. Either take on the Germans first or knock out Italy. Italy is usually the better choice, but for that I need more troops and I need more tanks. Fresh divisions. Let's start assigning these along the front. Just make sure all my currently deployed armies are actually full. Okay, that leaves me with one army. I'll just put you somewhere in reserve. Might be able to use you to knock out Italy. And you can exercise a bit. The rest of the line seems secure enough without you. Same for this armor. I'm gonna move you south as well. And who knows, maybe we can dunk on Italy. Oh, and if you're fighting a losing battle or a desperate battle in the air, consider clicking this button here, More Ground Crews. It increases your efficiency in the air region at the cost of 20 command power. You spend it once and it is subtracted from your cap, kind of like sending an attaché. Just makes your units perform a little better. And at this state, we do need every edge we can get. The enemy is still pushing us hard, but with these fresh reinforcements on the line, we should be able to hold. Still trying to find the Italian Navy though. Oh, and things have gone south really quickly. Wow, okay. I need to swing my armor back north. I have to plug this gap before things get ugly. Okay, I don't know how that breach happened at Amiens, but that was not there a second ago. Holy cow.
Attention.
Okay, so my plan for exercising these units, that's a no-go. Back to the front you go. Oh, man, this is, it suddenly became very scary. I was feeling very secure. Not anymore. Not anymore at all. Now we gotta plug this gap. And we gotta plug this gap quickly. Okay, so the AI will punish you for mistakes like this. It will punish you badly. Just gonna quickly throw everything I have at it just to close this gap. I need these troops. Let's push, 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 push. I need Amiens to control Picardy. That's a lot of factories. Not to mention how close they're getting to Paris this way. Does not feel comfortable, I'll tell you that. That's better. Then I'll push them into the river with my armor. Next move. Good. Get better fighters as well. That's gonna help. With a little luck, we'll be able to push them out of Amiens. No. God, they've stacked so many units there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Need to get these guys to reorg, and we'll recover that tile. Doesn't matter that much. AI is brutal at punishing mistakes like that, though. God. Didn't look for like half a minute. Almost had the Germans in Paris. Time for a counterattack. I think I can take Amiens. Okay, we've got Amiens. The line is back in one piece. Sort of. It does look rather nasty. Time to clean this up a little bit. Just gonna use a Field Marshal order, shift right click, and use that to fill the front. That's a lot cleaner. And my armor can go back to southern France. Maybe they can get something achieved against the Italians. Still trying to find their navy, though. Not much luck so far. So it's been about 4 months now. We've pretty much consolidated our northern front with Germany. Just have to be careful that we don't mess it up. We're holding most of North Africa that matters. I'll start pushing as soon as I can spare the troops, though it's not the most important front, and Italy is not even trying to attack the Alpine front. I should probably peel a few units off there. That is going to entice the Italian AI to start cycle charging it, but I can't be bothered. I don't want to take the risk right now. Training more armor, but yeah, I need 2,000 medium tanks. That's going to take a while. Stockpiles of equipment are rather low, so I'm going to cancel this recruitment. Have enough infantry, and now we wait until we get armor and we can finally launch our counterattack. In terms of equipment, it's still going to be almost a year until we get all the anti-air we need. Well, it is what it is. The rest of this stuff is fairly well in the green, except for fighters. We're doing our best. And medium tanks. Oh boy, yeah, we need a lot of tanks. A lot of tanks. I mean, if you're ever gonna play a game where you don't want to compete in the air war, just at the start of the game, set 2 factories on anti-air and forget about it, and you'll have all the AA you need. If you have to start building it later on in the game, it's gonna take a while to get rid of that deficit. I've also gone ahead and hired Charles de Gaulle, a Blitzkrieg theorist, just because he gives me 10% max armor speed, though in hindsight I should have just saved political power and replaced Maurice Gamelin. with Alphonse Georges. 5% division speed on my entire army is a much better deal. Oh well, live and learn. Live and learn. Mistakes were made, though it's not the end of this run. We are quite comfortable right now. Now, if it's just about saving the run, at this point, I'd consider this run saved. Your entire situation is stabilized. With just a little bit of production, you will win this. You need to get your Air Force out just to cover the skies and deal with those German dive bombers and get armor so you can make a few armor divisions more and start taking the enemy apart. With a couple of good encirclements, you'll destroy a good section of the German army up here. And you can naval invade Italy and destroy them with like a handful of tanks and some infantry to follow behind. Now, I am going to play this until victory, which means capitulating the Germans and or the Italians, so this video will take a little bit longer than that. Well, the defense of Africa is not quite going as planned. Oh well, it's just the delay. North Africa is holding, but the most important part is that Germany is not able to breach me anymore. We have got this in the bag. It's just a matter of producing enough tanks so I can actually, counterattack. How's the air war looking? We are slowly starting to get more airplanes produced than we are losing, and with more and more AA being put into our actual combat units, we're shooting down some enemy casks. So we're out of the hot water. It's just a matter of finishing the game now. Ah, sub 3s. These are so much better than sub 2s. I should turn to the Italians a lot, though I have the feeling they can just magically call up supply wherever they are. I am convoy raiding this place quite extensively. I'm not seeing too many convoy ships being intercepted, actually. Ah, we found some part of the Italian Navy. 3 heavy cruisers. Ah, we found more! 2 more heavy cruisers, some destroyers, yes! Yeah, we pretty much have total control of the Mediterranean by now. So that's good. North Africa's stable. I'm actually doing some counterattacks there. So just make sure I don't get cut off here. No, it's fine. In terms of casualties, we're actually doing quite well. Only lost 250k, more or less, and we have caused a good amount of casualties. Almost 1 million Germans, 330,000 Italians. I think we outclassed the Germans in terms of divisions now as well, though a lot of these are pretty bad UK troops. Oh, their industry is still massive though. Whew. Alright, dynamic markets stimulated. Could go Bloomville proposal down to encourage migration. Alright, I'll just go and get myself some immigrants. Alright, it's just 2 tanks, but 2 tanks are better than no tanks. So I'm gonna try and see what I can do in terms of damage here. It's long. No, got cocky. Germans overwhelmed us with firepower. Bit annoying that. I thought we had him. Doesn't look like we're going anywhere there. Just halt. It's fine. I just need a few more tanks and then I should be able to pull this off. It's just a sickle cut towards Ghent. Close that pocket. See if I can push to the river and consolidate while I then swing south and take out Italy. Italy should be fine. Should be easy. I control the seas. North Africa's stable. Italy is way overcommitted in Africa. I can definitely take it. Alright, political power. None of this is all that interesting. No, Lucid Gentleman is nice, but I'm gonna replace the army offense expert with an army maneuver specialist. I like speed a lot more. Could go total mobilization, but I don't think I have to. French High Command is pretty terrible. I could go with the air superiority expert, though newsflash, these are all bugged and they do nothing, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'll see if I can boost the navy a little. Okay, now we have 4 armor divisions. Things are getting more interesting. My army into position, and let's try that again. A little bit of a bold stroke. It looks like Canadians have landed. Maybe I can exploit this. Alright, attack. Oh, Canadians are already overrun. Oh well, they tried. My armor gets immediately repelled. That's embarrassing. Okay, maybe they can hold now. I can also switch off my line doctrine. I don't need it anymore. With a little luck, we can pull this sickle cut off. I wonder how many units I can trap here. But we will need speed. We'll need glorious, ludicrous speed. Come on. Go. Okay, one more tile. Come on. Are you gonna do it? Oh, you're gonna do it. Yes! Okay, so this section of the German army is cut off, though they still have the port of Dunkirk. Immediately rush my armor in, do as much damage as we can, aggressively move towards Dunkirk. Alphonse can help. Maxime can help. Close that pocket, please. And we take the port of Dunkirk. We have Dunkirk, a good section of the German army. Great. This is a lot of divisions they'll lose. That will pretty much ensure the stability of the Northern Front even more. I can then swing maybe the tanks and spare army south, hit the Italians, and destroy them from there. Can I get more infantry? I'll just borrow colonial troops to do it. I don't even need my infantry, probably. Oh, this is actually a lot of divisions. 21 German divisions cut off and about to be destroyed. Good showing. I like that. Oh, they're counterattacking me. Just gotta move troops around quick enough to stop that. But we should be able to destroy this pocket before they can get out. That armor division will hold. Italians are making a nasty push. Again, doesn't really matter. Once I clean that pocket up, I'm going to give them a nasty surprise myself. Oh, look at that. They're about to be overrun. Oh, revenge feels so sweet. What? Why are they breaking through my line? Okay. Just hurry up and close this. Never get too greedy, because it's gonna end up costing you. I'm starting to feel that already. Oh, they're pushing me back everywhere. Really? Come on, man. Just destroy these divisions. Are they really gonna do it? Are they really gonna force me back? Okay, once that falls, I'll have the strength I need to consolidate my lines again. I don't like the fact that my line is bulging like this. This is some very fierce German counterattacking all of a sudden out of nowhere. Doesn't matter though, they are too late to save their friends. Yes, that pocket is getting closed. That means I urgently need to redeploy all of my units to clean up the mess. Make another little push here with my tanks towards Ghent. Maybe encircle these units. The rest of the infantry desperately needs to redeploy in a hurry. All in all, I think we came out ahead in this. Destroyed quite a few German divisions. Oh god, they pushed out the Rams. How are they doing this? Okay, so that cost me Champagne and a bunch of military factories. Alright, fine, I'll deal with it. Still, we bloodied the Germans' nose. Slowly getting more air power. We are shooting down most of their planes. Well, a quarter of their CAS. That helps. Not seen the Italian Navy in a while, so I think I'm good in terms of the Mediterranean. I was going to swing my tanks south, but it does feel like it might be best if I clean this gigantic bulge up first. They are a little close to Paris for my tastes. And it doesn't feel like they are stopping these attacks. They're just continuously assaulting me. Alright, good. 4 more units encircled. Destroy them. Maybe I should then focus on retaking Reims. It's a lot of factories I'm leaving on the table by not having that place. Time to encourage immigration. That should get rid of our worker shortage. And my armor should be able to do what it needs to. Use these guys to retake Reims. That should take a bulge out of the... It's 1940. Romania's joined the Axis, so they're pretty much complete. They've gone in on Greece, so they're about to have a bad day. But I am about to retake Reims, and with that done, I think I can leave the German front for what it is, for now, and swing my 6 heavy, well, medium, tank divisions towards Italy and correct some problems. Okay, we've got Champagne back under our control. Reims is there. Maybe I can get an encirclement out of this, but it's forests, plains. The terrain really isn't favorable, though the bulge is rather ugly. Alright, I'll see if I can get another encirclement and then we turn our attention to Italy. Hey, small encirclement is better than no encirclement. I'll take it. Clean that up. Ooh, big overrun there. Nice. Clean that up and turn my attention to Italy. I'll pick up the elusive gentleman, do something with spies, doesn't really matter. Our stability's fine, war support's fine, everything's fine. This run is pretty much saved, we've got everything under control, now it's just a matter of knocking out the big enemies. 3 more tiles of French land are currently occupied, and we can resolve that soon enough. But first, the Italians, they are the weak link in this whole thing. I want to knock them out first. I think I can pull these colonial troops away. I'll use these in Italy to help my tanks deal with Mussolini's garbage. It also looks like we are trading very favorably in the air now. Yeah, at this rate we should be able to deal with the German Air Force relatively quickly, now that we are producing actual quality airplanes. Oh boy, yeah, I think the Italian Navy can be laid to rest. 2 battleships and their pride, 2 heavy cruisers, 4 light cruisers, 4 destroyers. Yeah, whatever they have left isn't much. Whew. They got taken to town. Nice. Let's see, it's been about a year. We've bled 2 million Germans, 740,000 Italians, and some miscellaneous there. So far we've lost almost 500,000 men though. That's not great, but we are ready to finally deal the killing blow to Italy. Naval invasion are ready to go. And let's see if we can knock the Italians out. That would be a great start. Naval landings seem successful. Yeah, they've got pretty much nothing here. Alright, let's get driving. Oh, Italy. It's like you want to be cut in half every time. Sure, try and rush troops south. See if it'll help. I seriously doubt it. Alright, Italians cut in half. I'll deploy colonial troops to the north, and I'll let the armor push south. Just quickly overwhelm whatever they have. Maybe even push into Sicily. Yes, my son agrees. He is very enthusiastic about this whole thing. Okay, we finished encourage immigration. That gets rid of another terrible national spirit. None of these really matter too much for the current fight. It would make sense to get towards army reform, get rid of that terrible national spirit. Alright, it's time to roll... Ah, there we go. The fall of Rome. Perfect. Time to roll up the Italians. I just hope that these colonial troops can put up a decent defense, though. Just until I can roll my tanks north again. A little luck, I might be able to pull off a nice encirclement of the Italian army in southern Italy. Just gotta make it to Naples. Come on. Yes, got to Naples. Okay, that is the entire army of Italy in the south of Italy encircled as well. Lovely. I just hope they aren't garrisoning Sicily. It's always a nightmare to capture. Running out of oil, though. Always just trade for more. Maybe just send the navy home for a spell. Oh, yes. That lovely cleanup. I'll rush towards Messina. Italy has to be severely overcommitted to Africa. I think they're pulling a lot of troops out, though. So, logic dictates that I commit to convoy raiding now. Germany is still desperately trying to break our lines, but that's not happening. These are too solid for you, Schmittler. And clean up this bit of the boot. Oh, love seeing those overruns. Oh, you love it. I love it. Come on, come on. Get to Messina. And yes. Oh, we're not stuck on this side of the Strait crossing at least. Take Palermo. And then I can divert my attention north. Just need a couple more victory points. I didn't get a collaboration government here though, but you don't really need them. Italy is fairly easy to capitulate. Sinking a lot of their stuff as they're trying to pull their units back home. Not gonna let that happen without a fight. Oh, that is a lot of convoys that we've got here. Just get the ports here on the island and they cannot get any more troops on there. And with that, Sicily is cleaned up. Good. It's time to go back north. This might be a little more difficult now, though. How is the air war going? Oh yeah, we are trading very favorably with Germany. Should be able to shoot down most of their planes soon enough. Wonder if I can get off another cheeky encirclement. That would be funny, though maybe not likely. Only have like 6 tanks. Oh, Italy's getting desperate. Oh, that's not gonna work for you guys. Oh, come on. Come on, take Genoa. Take Genoa. Encircle their army. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. No, you don't get to leave La Spezia. Come on, take Genoa. Leave 1 tank here. Come on. Defeat them and... Yes! Oh, took Genoa. Okay, set the armor up here. I am well aware that this is terrible terrain for the armor to move in. Alright, I'll let the armor take the outer perimeter. And the infantry can close this pocket. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be so great. Look at that. That is a lot of Italian divisions. Though they still have the port at La Spezia. I don't want to let them leave. I don't think I can stop them either. Oh, Germany is desperate here. Should probably set up an offensive line for the future. I'm actually going to divert my air power to Italy for a little bit, just until I've got this cleaned up. It's too good of an opportunity to pass up. Yes! Oh, it works. Got a nice little encirclement here. That should hurt them badly. Alright, now to prevent them from getting back out. How many divisions is this? Should be a good chunk. It would seem the Italians finally realized the amount of trouble they're in, and they're starting to counterattack. A little late, if you ask me. There are a lot of German troops here as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all at the end of their ropes. And that solves that issue. Now to push for Milan and Genoa. That should be it. Let's see, how is Italy doing? 8% to go. Yeah, we can do 8%. Alright, I'm tired of fighting through absolutely terrible terrain against a wall of Axis troops, so I'm just gonna quickly try and naval invade Venice and Trieste. See what I can do in terms of damage. Hopefully that's enough to knock Italy out. Could also probably hit some of their islands. Should be able to take them out easily. I feel like Germany just replaced the Italian troops on this front, which I suppose is historical. Bit annoying though. I was about to take them out, though this naval invasion should still make short work of them. And there goes Venice and Trieste. Attack there, you head towards there. There's Bolzano. Surely Italy is at the brink now. Come on, 2%. If I could just make it to Bolzano, I think I've got him. Take Genoa, I definitely have him. Please, Italy, just give up. Just give up. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Oh, yeah. This is getting far too dangerous. Come on, take Genoa, take Genoa. You can get Genoa before they push me back. That is Italy dealt. Oh, Italy should capitulate. Yes! Alright, Italy is out in... Bada bing, bada boom. There. Okay, now to clean up these German troops here. And we can devote all our attention on the Germans now. It's amazing what a few armored divisions can do, really. This is pretty much over. Could capitulate Germany, but my game is having some instability. If the game keeps crashing, I will end it here. But let's see if we can deal Germany a bloody nose. It's 1941. I want to get there before the Soviet Union does. Oh, Germany. Now it's my turn to be the bully. Give me back my spies. Well, that's the end. US is in this. Oh, that means Japan is gonna come for us soon. If I improve relations and put a diplomatic pressure spy on them, I might be able to convince them to just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with Japan right now. Ah, look at that. Look at that, Germany. How does it feel to be on the receiving end this time? Just cleaning that up. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We've liberated French soil very nicely. It would seem like the Axis are in full retreat on all fronts. We're pushing in Africa once again. We have defeated the Italians. Hey, the Canadians have arrived. They're doing something. Now let's clean this pocket up and then we crush them. Half the fun in this game is just making these little pockets. Must be massive German casualties. Oh yeah. Whew, that's another 10 German divisions just gone. Sure, Germany. That counterattack seems like the perfect plan. Right, we've finished army reform. That'll speed up our doctrine research. Anything else interesting here? Yeah, Grand Écoles. Nice research slot. Very few interesting picks left. I tried to make a little push here towards Amsterdam with my tanks, but that ended up overextending my supplies. I think I'll just finish that with a naval invasion around Leeuwarden and Groningen. And I think that is the nail in Germany's coffin when I do that. Finally end this run. So far, after that rocky start, this is actually pretty easy. Once you got yourself settled, you can pretty much turtle behind your line and build up for your attack. Ha! Just in time, the Americans have arrived. See, this is what they do. They wait until the war is pretty much won, then they show up and claim credit. Typical Americans. Well, naval landings were a resounding success. Big encirclement here once again. Let us close that before they get wise. Wouldn't want them to escape now, would we? And with that American attack, combined with our strength, yeah, this is over. Look at that, Germans falling all over. Lines are a bit of a mess though, but we are hurting them. And hurting them isn't even the right word. We're just finishing them off, really. I am going to ask the Americans for military access, because that was going to make my lines incredibly annoying. There we go. It took us 2 years, but we turned this from a almost certain defeat, or well, a pretty nasty situation, into a pretty resounding victory. Look at that. Germany is down to probably 100 divisions. Still got a lot of factories, but they are bleeding manpower. 3.5 million casualties. Do they have any manpower left? Oh yeah, they still got manpower left. But they'll probably be... oh yeah, service by requirement. Alright, it's time for my armor to thunder towards Berlin. I will not let the Americans have that pleasure. Well, it's pretty much done. All I have to do now is quickly drive to... Oh, sorry. All I have to do now is quickly drive towards Vienna through the valley here, so I don't have to fight through the mountains, and should be it.
A few inches later.
And there we go. Germany has capitulated. The French Empire is triumphant once more. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. And that concludes the glorious peace deal. We have defeated the Germans and put, well, somebody back on the throne of the Kaiserreich. And with that, the disaster is saved. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload more content. If you didn't like it, that's fine. Just hit me up in the comments, tell me what I did wrong. I'm always looking to learn. And if you want to support the channel and support what I do, consider checking out the YouTube membership. It's that join button down there by the subscription. Click that, it has all the information you need. Anyway, this has been me, Bitter Steel. Have a good one. Bye.